Hello everyone and welcome to another episode of In the Box Seat, live here from the Gold Coast Turf Club. No Mitch this week, I'm flying solo, but I'm very blessed to be joined by Gary Cunningham, prominent owner here in Queensland and also on the board of the Queensland Thoroughbred Owners Association. He's going to have a quick chat to us today. Thanks for coming on, Gary.
Thanks for having me, Ella.
So you are a prominent racehorse owner here. You know, we've had that iconic Magic Millions win last year with Storm Boy. What is it like being an owner? What is it like having those spectacular wins and losses, as I'm sure they all come to be? And also tell us a little bit about the QTOA as well.
Well, it's certainly, being an owner is a thrill. It's hard to describe when you win a race like the Magic Millions.
Yep.
And that was indeed a life memory for us,
yep.
My family. Storm Boy, great horse, and hopefully he ends up being a great stallion. He's just gone to stud. Part of the excitement of ownership there is the period leading in to the race, because as with all owners, and probably all of the owners who had a horse coming into that race, everybody was hoping that it was going to be their horse.
Well, tell us a bit about that. What is that lead up to a race like the Magic Millions? What is that like?
Well, it's very exciting.
Yeah.
There's a lot of momentum around the race and the event and the sales conducted by Magic Million and the Gold Coast Turf Club, and all the energy and effort they put into making it such a memorable few days, in fact, a carnival. So you get caught up in all that excitement. There's a few events down on the beach at Surfers Paradise, and then there's the barrier draw, and all those things just make it a great fun experience. And then you come on the day, and it's nerve-wracking, and look, you know, winning a race anywhere is fantastic.
Yeah.
For any owner, winning a race, seeing your horse return all of the energy and effort you and the trainer and the track riders and the vets and everyone who's put into it is just such a thrill. But when it's on a big stage like the Magic Millions event, it is hard to describe.
And you said your family, obviously this for you, it's a family enterprise. It's not just yourself, it's everyone's involved. So what's that like, having your family side by side? I'm sure you'd be elated if it was just yourself, but when your whole team's there with you and you're all in the mounting yard getting excited together, I'm sure that makes it even more special.
Definitely. I think anyone who's involved in thoroughbred racing would say the same thing. It's and the involvement with family and friends is a great unifier, and in fact the ownership of a racehorse now, is very rare to find any individual simply owning a horse on their own, and so the syndicators have come into the market very strongly in recent times, and that unites a whole group of people who perhaps have never even met each other, but suddenly they have a shared involvement in the excitement of owning a racehorse, and it is a thrill.
So tell us about the QTOA. Obviously, you sit on the board of it. It's an advocacy for owners, but it's more than that. And for people who maybe have never done ownership before and don't know, they can get involved. Tell us about the QTOA and kind of what it stands for.
Well, the QTOA is the Owners Association in Queensland, and essentially what we endeavour to do is to provide advocacy on behalf of owners and all the issues around ownership. We like to be involved in the decision making around the impact of owning a racehorse. That involves us being actively involved with Racing Queensland and the other regulatory authorities, being involved with the race clubs. The ownership experience, I think, from our research, most people would say that a significant part of owning a racehorse for them is the race day experience, and that's where the clubs come in.
Yeah.
And clubs can do a great job with recognising owners there and valuing them. And I think it's important, particularly in the stage we're at with racing and the various competitive threats that the industry faces, that owners have a strong voice and we're heard. And I mean, without owners, I don't think there is an industry.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that the owners exist on their own. Everything's interdependent. I'm also involved in the breeding industry, and we as breeders need owners.
Yep.
The trainers need owners.
Yep.
The jockeys need trainers.
Yep.
So everybody needs the owner.
Absolutely.
I'm not sure that we get the level of recognition that we should. or the level of involvement that we should, but that's part of what our association is trying to do.
And I think you're doing an incredible job as it. And as you said, that race day experience, I do hear the QTOA is holding an event actually here at the Gold Coast Turf Club on December 19th. So I'm sure that event is about showcasing kind of the hospitality that race clubs can provide to owners, mingling with partners, etc., and obviously getting to see night racing here on the Gold Coast, which is obviously new but very exciting. So what are we looking forward to? What can people look forward to if they purchase tickets to that event?
Well, certainly it's an event for us to recognise and thank the people who have supported us. And that's definitely our membership base, our commercial partners, sponsors, the regulatory authorities, anyone who's provided us a level of support. Great opportunity to come to a great club, witness some great racing, and night racing is unique. It's relatively new.
Yep.
Not inexpensive for the club to have invested in the infrastructure to do this. But anyone who comes to a night racing event, I think, finds that the ambience and the excitement is unparalleled.
And that night won't be any different. Obviously, we've got the Magic Millions, the debut will run on that night. We've got the GC 1000, and we've obviously got entertainment both on and off the track. So it is a great one to get along to. We'll put the links if you do. GA is free on that night, but if you do want some hospitality, the restaurants are sold out. So the QTOA event in the Tab Emporium would be a great one to get along to. So if you want to purchase tickets to that, please do so. Well, we're talking about horses and obviously ownership and everything that comes with it. Any ones you've got to watch for us over the next few months? Obviously, Summer Carnival is approaching. Do we have any Storm Boys in the making?
Oh, Storm Boys don't come by very often. But, pardon me, I guess with all owners, we all think that our horses at some point have got a chance.
Yes.
We're lucky enough to, fingers crossed, a couple of horses coming through early stages, perhaps for being here for the Magic Millions 2-year-old race. So we've got a couple, one which I'll mention his name, Paradoxium.
There we go. Right in your black books.
Very early in the market. He's got a couple of hurdles to jump, but if he jumps them, he'll be here for the race, and he might be worth $1 each way. There
we go. You've heard it here first on In the Box Seat. Gary, thank you so much for coming on board and coming on the show today. Obviously, if you want to know anything about ownership, please head to the QTOA website. Learn about what they do and how incredible they are for the industry, and get along to the event on December 19th and come and support the day. Come and support night racing here at the Gold Coast Turf Club. Thank you, Gary. We really appreciate your time, and thanks for watching In the Box Seat.
Thanks, Elle.
Great to have Gary on the show and learn a little bit about obviously the Owners Association and what entails to be an owner. Looking ahead, happy to announce Horse of the Month for November is Pasima. Horse we tipped here on the show, me, myself and I, has put 3 straight wins in a row together for the Heinrich and Rogers stable. So congratulations to them for being our Horse of the Month for November.
Hey,
looking ahead to the weekend,
hello.
Special guest.
Where's Laurie Daly? Isn't he down here today? Was Laurie here, or Josh Hannay? Or did I not get the email in time?
Unfortunately, you're 2 weeks late for Josh and a week late for Laurie, and we did that on purpose, so you didn't scare off the talent.
I was wondering where my invite to All Stars was going to be. Obviously, never got one. But
no.
Where's Mitch? Where's Mitch not around anymore?
Mitch is on holidays.
What do you mean he's on holidays?
I used to get the stick for always being away, but I think Mitch has had more time off this year than I have.
He takes a lot of holidays.
Did you approve that one?
I don't get to approve Mitch's holidays. It must be done at Sky Channel.
Oh, thanks for that one, Sky Channel. You got stuck with Steve Lyons today here on In the Box Seat.
Well, thank goodness I got here on time. Anyway,
well,
so all good.
While you're here, do you want to find a tip? You got a tip for us for the weekend?
Well, I'll do a tip. It'll be a smoky in the last race here at the Gold Coast. It's a horse that's won here before. It's up from down from the sunny coast, Winston Smurfield. Get on. It might lead and get away with that race in the last race. And let's see how we go from there.
Well, I am going to tip race 7, Chicago King, for the Michael Friedman stable with Boris Thornton aboard. So Infinity Construction's Queensland Race Day here on Saturday.
And how is your tipping going, Ella?
Well, did you not just hear Horse of the Month last week? I won tipping Pasima. So I think I'm doing better than Mitch.
That's fantastic. Well, I'm going to stay out of that.
You love good old Mitch's multi, don't you?
I do.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another week of In the Box Seat. Thank you to our CEO, Mr. Steve Lyons, for making a guest appearance here at the end. And we'll catch you next week back here on In the Box Seat from the Gold Coast Turf Club.
Thanks, Ella.
So, Steve, have you got a tip for the weekend?
I've got a tip, all right.
Yeah.
I've just run into a good old mate of mine here. She's here.
Oh,
Kelly.
now these
from
are the
Brown and Pullman.
goods.
She's got 2 4-packs here of El Humidor, the latest and greatest tequila, pre-spritzers. You've got to drink these, they're the best. Kel, what have you got to say for us on the show? Sponsored
I
by?
reckon you get your backside trackside this weekend and get into the tequilas.
Perfect.
Love it.